Okay, so in this question here we are given a playhouse theater layout in terms of the seats and the spectators how they watch. So the first question states how many seats are reserved for disabled people. So if we look at the layout, we notice there is two portions here where it's indicated for wheelchair. So we have 4 on the side and we have 6 on the side. So altogether we would have 10 seats. Determine the maximum number of people who can be accommodated in the theater if all seats are occupied. So let's look at the seats in terms of sections. So let's look at this section here. If we look at this section here, okay, this here would amount to 36 seats. Okay, then we come to this area here, that would be this portion here, and this area here would give us an amount of 28 seats. Then we come to this section here. Okay, this section here will give us an amount of 36 seats. Then we come to this section here. Okay, and this section here would give us an amount of 15 seats. Okay, next we come to this large portion here. Okay, so this area here. This area here gives us 71 seats. Okay, and lastly we have, remember, the wheelchair section, and that gives us an amount of 10 seats. So let's add this up. So we have 36 plus 28 plus another 36 plus 15 plus 71 and plus 10, and that would give us 196 seats. If Tato short-sighted and prefers to sit nearer and directly to the stage, write down any 2 seats that are likely to be chosen by Tato. Okay, so directly in front of the stage would be this portion here, and obviously it would be an area that's right at the front because he's short-sighted. So the seat numbers would be anything from A4 to A9. Now they only asked us to mention 2, so you could just choose any of those seats. All disabled were occupied on the day Tato and his friends visited the theater. Calculate the probability as a percentage of picking up the disabled person from the front row if 5 of the front seats were not occupied. So let's look at the total number of seats to which we have. Okay, in this section here we have 4 seats. This section here we have 4. Then we have 2 here. This section here we have 6. Here we have 3, and here we have 6. So if we add these seats up, so we'll have 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 plus 6 will give us a total of 10. It's 25. Okay, so it's 25 front row seats, but they did say that 5 were not seated, so let's say 25 minus the 5, so we have 20 seats that we're speaking of. Okay, so there are 10 disabled people, so it'll be 10 over the total number, which is 20, times 100, because they said they want a percentage probability, and so the answer would be 50%. So one of Tato's friends was sitting at E22 and he wanted to be close to Tato, so he moved 3 rows down and 2 seats to the left, and so we need to locate his new seat. So let's trace this here. We see that the E22 is that seat there, and we need to move 3 rows down, so it would be 1, 2, and 3. So we would be in the B row. Now that we are at this position here, so we need to move 2 seats to the left. Now remember, towards the stage, that's my left and that's my right. So 2 seats to the left would be 1, and next to that is 2. So we see that we ended up in seat B16.